It's too high. Okay. All right. Okay. I just seen something. What was that? Oh, hot message. I see. I just seen something. Oh, don't you? Okay, I just seen a message, but it won't show me. All right. Anyway, hello, everybody. It is your girl, Pressure, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. Don't forget to share my videos or when I go live, because I haven't uploaded anything in a minute. But when I do go live, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That helps recommend my videos to other people in the algorithm. What else? Oh, if you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. I'm your girl Precious. This is the Precious channel. If you've been here about what it do, baby boo, shout out to you, and of course, shout out to all 491 of my precious babies and my baby boos. If you guys don't know, whenever I say the number of my subscribers, it's not for y'all. It's for me and the journey that I've gone on in the 4 years that I've been doing YouTube. We have been doing this for 4 years, y'all. Okay. And so it is a journey for me to know that at one point it was just me and maybe 2, 3 people. And now it's 491 people. Granted, I don't always get 491 views. But to the 50, 60 plus people who do watch my content, I thank you. To the 2 or 3 people who are constantly in my lives, in my videos, commenting, sharing, know that your love, your appreciation, your subscription, your views, it does not go unnoticed. Y'all are my precious babies. Y'all are my baby boos. I love each and every one of you. Okay. Also, don't forget to check out my lives tab where you guys can watch all of my previous lives, replay, gang. Of course, don't forget to check out all of my previous pre-recorded content. Sometime either next week or the week after next, you guys will be getting my Auntie Outside vlog. I did record content on my phone as best I could because I don't have as much space to record. So I am going to be editing that and then putting it together and uploading it for you guys. I just want to apologize in advance for the day 26 clips that I am going to include. You are going to hear the small excuse me, the small fan that I had plugged into my phone because it was hot outside. So you are going to hear that in the background along with me screaming, hooting, and hollering. Okay, so I apologize to all of that. Okay, I apologize. Okay, for each and everything the accosting to y'all ears. But yes, so of course, I did go live yesterday. I did just my 2 cents. I also did a review on the Peacock series, Apples Never Fall. That is at the end of my just my 2 cents. If you guys want to check that out, I talked about the verses, B2K versus Pretty Ricky. I even talked about verses that I would like to see. So y'all make sure y'all check that out, of course, after this video. What else? I've done other videos, other lives and things. I've been sitting here like I don't have YouTube on this phone, but I can tell y'all what y'all can go look at, right? Make sure when you come into the room, if you're a subscriber already, because my lives are subscriber only, meaning that if you're not subscribed to me, you cannot leave a comment that I can see. So if you're a subscriber, please comment and let me know you're in the room. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, y'all. So please do that for your girl. My previous just my 2 cents, like I said yesterday, I did just my 2 cents on the verses, the R&B tour with Chris Brown and Usher. The last live that I did before that, I talked, I did an unboxing and I talked about the state of black businesses and things of that nature. I did a review on Chris Brown's album. I talked about the R&B tour. What else? Oh. Wait. We're talking about the last thing, I think. Hold on. So yeah. So I talked about the verses. I did my main fragrance tray. I did my fragrance layering 103, opposite attract. I talked about black creativity being stolen. I did an album review from Duran Bernard. Again, like I said, I did an unboxing and talked about the state of black businesses. I did an album review on Chris Brown. I did my April fragrance tray. I did a review on the BBC series The Other Bennett Sister. I did a live review on The Drama, the movie featuring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. You guys know that there are a plethora of Bridgerton content out for you guys. Y'all know I did an entire Vlogmas live, so make sure y'all are checking out that content. So I already know why y'all are here, because of this video, and the title. So let's get into it. Is my personality hindering me from receiving PR? And the answer to that is yes and no. Let me take a sip of water before we get into it. My supplement water bottle, black owned. Oh, also, you guys, I want to tell y'all about my combination I'm wearing today. There's a content creator I just started following. Her name, or her @ name, is P Weedy Adele _. And one of the combos she put up that I seen, she paired Another 13 from Le Labo with Valaya. So of course, me having my inspired versions, I paired the Perfume Chicks with Shea Butter Another 13 with Blanc and Noir's White Peach and Musk, which is their inspired version of Valaya. And right now, y'all, I smell so good. So good, y'all. Like, this is the perfect mix of clean, musk, femininity, peach. Like, oh my God. So if you are male, female, you know, you dwell in a masculine space, feminine space, this is a unisex combo in my opinion. So Another 13 and Valaya, or in my case Another 13 type, and White Peach and Musk is my combo for the day. That is my scent of the day. Now, we're going to sit that there for the time being. Back to the topic at hand. Like I said, it's a yes and a no. The reason it's a yes and a no is because the yes of why me, because it's about me, I feel like my personality may be hindering me from receiving PR is because I like to curse. Like, I have a potty mouth. And it's not that I can't control it. It's not like Tourette's or something where I can not curse, but I tend to like to curse. I kind of prefer to use it. I'm not going to hold you. I just feel like cursing just gives sometimes things a better, how should I say it? Emphasis. Like, sometimes cursing just gives things a better emphasis, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand the context a little better when there's a curse word associated with it, if it makes sense. And I feel like because that's how things just work for me, I feel like most brands may not want their brand associated with things like that. You know what I'm saying? The no to that is the fact that there are brands who have sent me PR, i.e. Jazar's Couture and Chase Scent Oils, and I am forever grateful to both of them. I feel like the yes of it is because we're going to go back and forth between the yes and the no. The yes of it is that, I feel like I'm a little too raw, if that makes sense. I'm a little too honest, and I'm not gonna fake the funk for nobody. We're not doing that. The no is, there are brands who appreciate my honesty. There are people who genuinely appreciate the fact that I'm not going to fake the funk for nobody. You feel me? So that's just like the basis of the yes to no of it all. Um, I feel like also where I fit in is the fact that I don't see myself as an influencer. And I feel like most brands are looking for people who have influence, i.e., I don't have a TikTok, I don't have a big following, I don't have a cult of people who hang on to my every word, who are listening to everything I say. So that may also be another reason why I'm not receiving PR, because it's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am a infant content creator. I am still in the infancy of being a content creator. Yes, I have been on YouTube for 4 years. I've been content creating for what, like 5, because of Instagram, where I started doing my unboxing and my reviews and things about inspired handbags and such. But I still don't have the type of following where I would be sent PR because I am influential, if that makes sense. And y'all know that I don't consider myself an influencer. Like, in my mind, my brand that I've created for myself, my lane, I'm a content creator. I create content. I'm not sitting on here trying to get y'all to buy things. If I purchase anything, y'all know I have an entire series dedicated to that, called the What You Bought Haul. Meaning that this is about things that I spent my money on, because I, at the end of the day, am a consumer. But if I'm sent things and they want my opinion on it, I have a different series called Just My 2 cents, which this video will fall under, because I'm just giving my 2 cents on the matter of my thoughts, my feelings, if that makes sense. What inspired me? This is going to be all over the place. Y'all know I have my notes, but still going off the top of the dome of what's in here. Um, what inspired me to do this video was, I was watching a video that Duran Cersei did, who is one of my fellow content creators. He and I, we have like a parasocial friendship, where me and him have never personally met in person, but I have been on his channel. I did sit down with Cersei's. I follow him on Facebook and Instagram. He follows me. We communicate, we talk. I'm in his comments. Like, he likes my stuff, I like his stuff. I watch his videos, he watches mine. So, we have that type of parasocial relationship as content creators. And so he inspired me to do this video, because he talked about how there are brands who will gift PR and product and packages to influencers or content creators who may not have even ever heard of the brand, where there are content creators who are micro content creators, or infant content creators, as I like to consider myself, who have heard of brands, and um, we spent money and we talked about them and we champion them, but they're out here sending things to other content creators who may not be of the same ethnic background, who they're only sending it to them because of the influence, you know what I'm saying, and not necessarily because they actually care. And I think for someone like me, I would prefer a brand send me things because they know I'm genuinely, like, I care. Like, don't send me nothing if I don't know who you are. And I mean, and I'm not saying like don't send it to me because I don't know you, but don't send it to me because you just want. What am I trying to say? Don't send it to me because you want influence. Send it to me because you genuinely want people who care about your craft and your art to have your product, if that makes sense. I feel like for certain brands, it's not even about the craft or the art, it's about the numbers. And those are brands I don't think I want to be aligned with. And that may sound contradictory because when I open my videos, I talk about the number of subscribers I have. But again, that's not for y'all. That's for me because, yes, right now, I've been in this for 4 years and I have 491 people who are subscribed to my channel. There was at one point where I would record my videos and it was maybe 2-3 people. So I'm letting it be known that I remember where I was, where I am now, and I will never forget. It isn't a way to keep myself, I'm not going to say humble, but just to know that I am forever grateful, if that makes sense. And it also helps set me apart from other people. But that's just my thing. But I just feel like, for me, I want to be aligned with brands who truly care about the craft of what they're doing. And I know, like, that might not pay your bills and that may not keep your brand afloat. So you may need the influence. I'm not that girl. Get you somebody who can do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Get you somebody with the influence. Me, I'm just a consumer, a content creator. I don't want to be seen as somebody who's influential, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if what I'm saying sounds contradictory. Like, I feel like, what I'm going to say sounds bad, but I feel like influencers are assholes. I'm not an asshole. So, I don't want to be an influencer because influencers are assholes because they have this sense of self-importance and entitlement. I'm not an entitled person. And, because I feel like influencers feel like, oh, because I have the numbers or because I've worked with this brand or that brand or whatever, or who and so have seen me, I'm entitled to you sending me things because of that. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. And that's why I feel like that may be one of the reasons why I don't get sent PR. Because I'm not an influencer. I don't have an entitled spirit. I don't feel like you should send me a goddamn thing. I mean, if you want to, yes, by all means, reach out. Send the shit to me. Granted, I don't even have like an email address or anything in a bio where people can reach out to me to say, hey, girl, can I send you some PR or whatever? Like, should I have an email address? Maybe. Do I want to have an email address when people would email me? Not necessarily. Because, like, I feel like if a brand was to reach out to me via maybe Instagram or something and be like, hey, do you mind if I send you maybe 1 or 2 things to, do something cool. You know what I'm saying? But I never want to be the type of person where I feel like I'm entitled to people sending me things. That's not who I am. Because the first time I was sent something, I think it was either from Gisar's Couture or Chase Sent Oil. And I never forget, when Chase Sent Oil sent me PR, package, or a gift, whatever you want to call it, it caught me off guard because my mama called me like, hey, you got a package. And I was confused because I was like, I probably spent no money. So I'm checking Shopify like, I didn't get no alert. Did I buy something? And the people ain't sent me. And then when I got home and I saw it sitting on the table, I'm like, where did this come from? And it wasn't until I seen the thing, I was like, oh my God, Chase Sent Oil sent this to me. And then I went and saw that they were in my comments and they seen my video because somebody had sent them my video. So, like, if people are sending my content to people like, hey, she done did a review on your stuff, you should be checking her out. By all means, please do, because that's natural. That's organic. But I don't want to be out here talking about, oh, so-and-so need to be sending me PR. Case in point. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. This is always going to be my point of reference. One of my highest rated, like, unboxing reviews, reaction videos is Brown Sugar Baby. It's one of, it's not the highest, but it's one of Um, I shouldn't be sitting on here constantly talking about, yeah, because I got 2,000 plus views on this one video I did for Brown Sugar Babe. I haven't really bought anything from them people in almost 2-3 years. But based on that one video, I should be acting entitled to them sending me things. No, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. That's not who I am. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. Um, like I feel like for me, sending me PR would be a thank you as being like a customer, something that Jazar's Couture and Chasing or have both done. If you go send me something, I would like it to be as a thank you for being a customer because you already got my information. You already know my address, you know my name, you know where to send my shit at because I've already spent money with you. Send me something as a thank you for being a consumer. I 100% champion that. So to any brand I've ever spent money to, you ever want to send me something as a thank you for spending my money, by all means send the shit to me. But if I, because I'm a consumer, I consider myself a consumer. I buy stuff because I always feel like, and I've said this before, I don't feel like it's all brands, but I feel like sometimes when brands send the content influencer things versus the things that people actually spend their money on, I always feel like it's two different qualities. It's two different, it don't match. The thighs don't match. Does that make sense? Versus when I've been sent things from Jazar's Couture and Chase, I know as a customer of both brands, ain't no faking the phone. The shit I spend my money on and the things that they sent me are the one and the motherfucking same. So I know I don't have to question, am I being sent the same thing as somebody else? I know for a fact I'm being sent the same things. That's one of the reasons why I don't trust influencers. Because I always feel like they're getting better quality things. And that might sound bad, but I just feel that way. I do. And I don't ever want to be a part of the flock of people being some better things than anybody else. I ain't no better than nobody else. Okay? I put my pants on and my, my clothes on the same way as you, one leg at a time, unless you're an amputee. Okay? Alright, so all my big city girls, I put my brown backwards and slide that hole around and slip my arms in there the same way you do. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm no better than anybody else just because I turn this camera on and sit here and run my mouth and pop my guns. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me. Like, so for me, I just feel like that's how I feel. Also, I feel like there is a line that sometimes may get crossed with brands when they do send you things. Because they feel like because I sent you something, I now have creative control over what you do and say. And I feel like if you're not going to pay me, you have no right to tell me what to say. And I think that may be another reason why, outside of like the numbers and things like that, but no brand is going to tell me what to say. Especially if you just sent the shit to me and ain't sent me no check, you ain't Venmo, Cash App, PayPal me. If you ain't sent me a couple dollars, I'm going to give you this review the way I do every review. It's going to be a little cuss word up in here too. Like, you can send me something, oh my God, so-and-so sent me this. Oh my God, this shit smell amazing. Because that's how I talk. Now, if you would have sent me a little script and say, hey, Precious, we would like if you could do this review, but don't cuss. Okay, I'm going to need a couple dollars. Because if you want me to be professional, basically you want the bitch I am when I'm at work. Guess what? I clock in over there. The bitch I am at my job, I get paid. The hi, hello, oh my God, how are you? Yes. Okay, sure. Where are we trying to get to? Yeah, that bitch, they pay for her. You don't get her unless you pay for her. Because at my job, they call me Miss Precious. They pay for Miss Precious. That's a premium package. You got to pay for that. They pay for that. You got to pay for that. Okay, you got to pay for that. You not gonna get that for free. No, baby. You gonna get me. You gonna get the everyday Prush. Y'all get Prush. They get Precious. Them two different bitches. Precious get paid. Precious do this shit because she want to. Them two different bitches. We gonna differentiate. Chill. So if you ever want Precious, you gotta pay me for that. And that might sound crazy to y'all, but at my job, I'm very professional. The bitch at my job got a degree doing something. The bitch that be talking to y'all over here, she'll ignorant. Some two different bitches. You gotta pay for that. So that's why, don't ever send me something and expect a different. No, you gonna pay me? No? Okay. Because if you want the non-profane version, you gotta pay for that. That's premium package. That's deluxe. What Auntie T.S. Madison said? Run me my money. Run me my coins. Click a clink, 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 clink. Click a click, click, click. Like, run me my money. Run me my money. Okay? You gotta spend that shit. Spend that shit. Okay? Because and especially if you want me to post the shit like on Instagram, YouTube, my face, you gotta pay for all that. Because one day you sit and I do an unboxing over here. Bet. Now don't get me wrong. If I decide to post it on my Instagram, if you send it to me, that's my business. But if you ask me and you request that I do a video and a post, you gotta pay me for that. That's when we get into the influence. Because you asked for something that costs money. Okay, especially if you want me to be clean cut. Hi, hello, yes. Okay, if you want me to be able to hold the box, smile, unbox it, give me the product. You gotta pay for that. Especially if you don't want me to curse, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. I just want you to know. But I just, I'm not saying that there aren't people who don't appreciate who I am, because Keisha, the owner of Jazar's Couture, over on her YouTube channel, she did a video the other day. Please go check it out. And she talked about how she loves my personality and who I am as a person. And that made me feel amazing to know that, there are days where I feel like sometimes I'm doing this shit for nothing. And there are times where I don't want to post videos. I don't want to make a video. I don't want to set up my little makeshift filming equipment, because, I still need to buy me another ring light to record. There are days where I don't feel like doing this shit. So I don't. But there are days where I'm like, I have an idea, I have a thought, so I talk it out with Gemini, write it down, and then I pop this motherfucking camera up, I cut on this live, and here I am. Because I am a infant content creator, so I have no obligation. I do it when I want to. I'm a real person. I don't have to post every day, all day. If y'all really, truly, honestly want to know what I'm doing all day, every day, go follow me on my Instagram, the Precious B Channel IG. I'm always posting something in my story. I don't post. I don't make posts for real. But I'm always posting in my story. I love posting in my story. Why? Because everybody like to watch stories. People don't for real pay attention to the shit you post. At least I feel like people don't pay attention to shit. But I don't post a lot, so there's that. Because to be honest with y'all, I am a very private person. Like y'all know the shit that I allow you to know. If that makes sense. Like the only time y'all see my family is my birthday and Mother's Day. And Christmas. That's the only time I post my family. Or somebody's birthday. That's the only time y'all see me post my family. And had my fiance not wanted everybody to record him proposing to me, y'all would have never known me and that man was engaged until probably this month, when it made it a year since me and him had started talking, like we initially started talking to each other, or in August when we officially started dating. That's when everybody would have found out this nigga existed. But now I'm going off of the tangent because that don't even have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, back to the point, is that I feel like who I am as a person may be too much for some brands. And I feel like there are brands that I would love to work with. Y'all know I love Glamaholics. I would love for them to send me a little cute little bag or something. But that don't mean I'm not going to not spend my money. Okay, I own 2 fanny packs, a tote bag, a mini Boston tote, my clear little crossbody bag. I own 2 throws. What else? 2 fannies, my tote, my clear bag, my Boston bag, and 2 throws. I own 7 things from the Glamaholics Lifestyle brand. And I got my eyes on like 10 other things. Am I going to stop spending my money with Glamaholics if they don't send me nothing? Hell no. The only reason I haven't purchased anything from Brown Sugar Babe in a while is because my intention for the last 3 years is to go to the goddamn scent swirl rack. I can't never get no ticket. Like, don't get me wrong, the first year I did have tickets. I just had nobody to go with me. I should have went with myself. But that's neither here nor there. Last year, I was like, ooh, I had nobody to go with, but I was outside anyway, so I couldn't go nowhere. And then this year, I was going to go with my fiance, but no fucking tickets sold out like that. And I was like, oh my God, why would you bitches do this to me? So, yeah. So, fingers crossed. Next year, I'm in that bitch. Without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to be in that bitch. But, like, that doesn't negate the fact that I love Brown Sugar Babe oils. Like, I need their version of 100 Silent Ways. That Hush, ain't down. Now, if I find another brand or another company that, got it for, a little more affordability, hell to the yeah, I'm going to get it. Okay? So, I'm never saying that, like, I don't want PR. I'm just saying I don't want PR at the cost that you sending me shit to do a review, but then you telling me what I can and cannot say. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm basically saying I don't mind if brands are sending me things because they genuinely want my real, raw, authentic reaction. My boundary is you're not allowed to send me something and then tell me what I can and cannot say and you did not pay me. I also don't want you rushing me on when it's going to get put out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of do's and don'ts and wills and won'ts I got. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make that clear. So if you just send it to me because, hey, I would love your opinion, your reaction, your nose, your opinion, hell to the yeah. Send it to me. But if you're going to send it to me and tell me, well, I would like it if you would post it on a Wednesday. I don't want you saying shit, fuck, bitch, motherfucker. And then ain't no check. Cause, and I also want you to post it, make a reel and a caption for the Instagram and the Facebook, and put a little sneak peek on the Snapchat. You know you ain't got no TikTok. Don't ask me about no motherfucking TikTok, because I'm not getting that. TikTok overwhelms me, okay? And if you ever want to know why I don't have it's too much going on over there. It's too much. TikTok is overwhelming. Everybody like that TikTok. I don't got time for it. Baby, I am 34. That's too much. Okay? I like Instagram. I like Facebook. I don't get on there for real, for real. I like Threads. I like Threads more than anything because I get to read. Okay, I love to read. I love Threads. I can just scroll and read, bitch. Scroll and read. I love Threads. Okay? I love YouTube too because it is not too much going on here. I got my set group of people I follow. They post their videos. I can save it for later when I'm at work. I can play it and listen to it. Unless they showing something, then I'll pull my phone out and scroll back to see what the fuck they talking about. But other than that, like, I got my set group of stuff that I like, okay? I'm pretty sure somebody feel that same way about me. And I know I'm too much and I be all over the place. But I know y'all can understand. So like that's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's that's my vibe. Like I know who I am. I'm aware, but I never want a brand to send me PR and then tell me what I can and cannot say. Like if you rocks with me for me and my personality caught your attention and grabbed you, this is what you get. If you want something different, you gotta pay for it. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Okay? That's just how I feel. So if there's any brand I've ever did a review on or for and you may or may not have liked what I said, cool. You ain't gotta worry about me ever. Spending my money. Because I'm allowed to say what I want. I spent my money. You didn't send it to me. I spent my money. Okay? And I think that's another thing we gotta learn as like consumers. Because I just want to touch on this. I seen on Threads this lady, because y'all know we started supporting black owned brands. This woman bought two of like the popular like totes. I think it's the Curve tote that I've seen everywhere. And then she bought I think it's called Must Have Joy tote. Both of them are black owned brands. And she was talking about the comparison of how both totes were made. And people were kind of like having a discourse about that. And it's like, as a consumer, I want to know, okay, if I decide to spend my money with Curve, what's the good, bad, the ugly about this particular tote? If I decide to spend my money with Must Have Joy, I want to know what's the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? And I would like for somebody who spent their money on both to tell me, okay, so Curve tote look like this, and it has X, Y, and Z. The Must Have Joy tote look like this, and have and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not comparing, but you are letting people know like what's the pros and the cons, the good, the bad, like why you should maybe, if you really want this because you really want to support it, knowing all the things you know, you go over there. If you really want this and all of that, then go over there. Like I'm that type of person because y'all know again, my entire content, my brand was built off of being a consumer. I need the consumer report. That's why, like, before I buy anything, I'm checking the reviews of the people who bought it. Like on Amazon, sometimes I do see where they'll have the thing that says so and so was sent this for a review. Those are the reviews I scroll past. When it says that they were sent it for a review, I scroll past it. I go look for the people I know spent it. Yeah, I've gotten to the point, and maybe that's because of who I am. If you're not spending your money on something, I don't give a fuck what you're saying for. Sometimes I do not care about your opinion. I don't. Like sometimes I'm like, let me see what the influencers are saying. But sometimes I gotta go look for the people. Where the people at who spent their money? So whenever I see like a video of an influencer or a content creator saying, "So I was sent this from this brand," I kind of don't watch that particular video for like a week or two. Until after I go find more reviews from paying customers. And that's why I continuously let y'all know that I have two different series on my channel. The What You Bought hauls is specifically the things that I've spent my money on. The Just My Two Cents is things that I give my opinion on. And if I'm ever sent anything, that's the Just My Two Cents. Because this was sent to me for my opinion. If you ever see me do a What You Bought haul, this is something I spent my money on. And those will always be the differences. But nonetheless, I know that there are people who genuinely fucks with me and they rock with me for me. And to those people, I love you. I adore you. Um, like you, my peoples. We locked in. That's our jam. Um, but what was I gonna say? I feel like I'm losing my train. I hope this video made sense to y'all. It might not. And that's okay. Because y'all know my videos tend not to make sense to nobody. But me. Okay, it's telling me there are messages in this chat, but I can't see them. And it's pissing me off. Oh. I guess I changed it back. Or maybe they changed it. But I can't see the comments. YouTube be pissing me off. YouTube be pissing me off bad. But anyway, y'all. I don't ever want in closing, because I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. So I go get me something to eat. My tummy is grumbling. In closing, I don't ever want brands to think that I just got a filthy mouth and I don't know how to speak eloquently. I just prefer to be able to put a good emphasis on things. Um, I also don't want brands to ever think that they can send me things, tell me what to say, and not pay me. If you're gonna send me something, you're sending it to me because you want my real, raw, authentic, um, unbiased opinion, views, and thoughts. But if you have a script you want me to follow, you need to pay me. Okay? Because actors get paid. I ain't no unpaid extra. You gonna pay me. Okay? Thank you. But yeah, so in closing, just know that I do feel like my personality may be too much for certain brands. I also feel it's a numbers game. So that may also be like why I don't receive PR. It also has to probably do with the fact I don't have a TikTok. So I feel like there are a lot of different factors that stacked up against why I don't receive PR. But I also feel like there are people who support me. I'm real, I'm raw. There are people who like that about me. And I have set a standard for what my brand is. I'm a content creator. I'm a consumer. I'm not an influencer. So I wouldn't expect brands to send me things because they want my influence. I would expect brands to send me things because I'm a customer and they want to know from a customer or a consumer standpoint, kind of like a what do they call it when they have people do like the round table type situation? Um, shit, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god, what is it called when Oh my god, this pisses me off. Oh my god, it's called. Oh my god, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? A focus group. That's what it was. A focus group. Like that. I knew it was something like a focus group. Like if you're gonna send it to me because you're trying to get like the consumer standpoint and like that, like yes, send it to me for that purpose. But don't send me nothing and then tell me what I can and can't say because baby, you gotta pay me. Okay. All right. Like I said, at my job, they pay for precious. Okay. They pay for the hi, hello, how are you? And some of y'all say, but you say you could be bought. If you want a certain experience, yeah, you gotta pay for that. You want precious, not precious. Okay? Because when I cut this camera on, who did I introduce y'all to? I said, it's your girl Precious. And you were at the Precious Beach Channel. Feel me? And some of y'all might say, well, bitch, why is this called the Precious Beach Channel? It could be, but bitch, my name is Precious. So, there's that. Anyway, y'all. I hope this made sense to y'all. If it don't, oh well. Um, but that's just my thoughts, feels, and opinions on the matter. I'm not sad if I don't get some PR. I'm not gonna cry. Because again, I'm a content creator. I do everything from the standpoint of being a consumer, a customer, a patron. I don't see myself as being someone of influence because I don't ever want to be that type of person. Because again, I told y'all, I feel like influencers are assholes. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's all. I'll probably be back maybe later on tonight or maybe tomorrow to talk about the BET Awards. So y'all just be on the lookout either tonight or tomorrow for me to talk about the BET Awards. It'll probably be tomorrow. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Or Tuesday. I love y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to share my videos, whatever, with whoever, so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to all 491 of my precious babies and my baby boos. And don't forget to tell your mama, sister, cousin, auntie, and Tracy that you rocks with your girl. I'm your girl Precious. This is the Precious B channel. I love you. Bye bye.